Hey guys, my name is Die and I'm here to talk about the top 5 most underrated gods in Smite. And by underrated I mean gods that are actually competitively viable, people just don't know it yet. Starting off this list at number 5, it's Zhongwei. People still have some respect for the Zhongwei, usually placing him in A tier or A+, which is more or less where he belongs. But what they don't realize is there is a niche that only Zhongwei can fill. Zhongwei is a teamfight monster, being able to hit a lot of people for a lot of damage, while also building into Spear of the Magus and Gem of Isolation to support your team even more. But that's not all. He also fills the niche of being the tankiest mage in the game. So if you need a second frontline or a third frontline, or just a mage that cannot be killed by base damage alone, Zhongwei is your pick. Number 4. With the game shifting back to a more late game meta, Thanatos seems like he has lost all his place. I never see people pick Thanatos anymore, but what they seem to forget is that he still has insane early game and one of the best gank potentials. And you can actually scale a Thanatos really well into the late game, with the execute of your ult, but also if you were to build into crit for the auto attack cancels. He also does really well against shields and revives. Overall not the strongest, but he is not the B tier that a lot of people think he is. Cupid. Now I don't have a lot to say about Cupid. Cupid is pretty straightforward. He just deals a lot of damage. He has some healing, and he has amazing teamfight control with his ult, because Cupid ult is the size of a lane. So if you want someone who does well in lane, but also does well in teamfights, Cupid would be a pretty straightforward pick, and I don't know why he isn't picked up more often. Number 2. This might not come as a surprise to a lot of you, because I've already stated my love with Shiva Lanka and think how he's undervalued. He has insane late game and he has a global ult, which might be one of the best globals in the game, if not the best. Well, probably not the best. But still, pretty good. Number 1. Now this is probably where a lot of people will disagree with me, and that's okay, it's my opinion. But Nike is actually much stronger than people believe she is. It is true you cannot pick Nike into any god, as her clear is easily interrupted, but if it's not, her clear does an amazing amount of damage. She also has a wide knock-up, and her passive is one of the best passives in the game. Giving 6% movement speed and 8% power to all of your allies might not seem like a lot, but it is. Because while you might be surprised, Nike is actually one of the gods with the highest win rates in the game. Anyways, no further words needed. This was my top 5 underrated gods. Did I forget your favorite god who is actually really good, despite what people think? Let me know in the comments. And I will see you all in the next video.